Stars, would you come up and introduce the Spotlight Student Athletes for us? We sure enjoy having them here each month.
All right, we've got a great bunch of kids today for the March Spotlight Athlete of the Month. They're going to talk about the good things that they're doing. We really appreciate y'all having us each month to spotlight these young individuals. Let me introduce them first. Cameron Robinson, Nate Campbell, who is not here today, Brooke Thomas, Logan Youngblood, Kinsey Bush, Coral Leitzel, Melko Rodriguez, and Micah Legg. And they'll come up in that order and talk a little bit about themselves. Thank you once again. Cameron?
Hi everybody, I'm Cameron Robinson. I'm a varsity cheerleader. I have been for 2 years. Next year will be my 3rd year. I was a member of the Livingston Lions volleyball team for 1 year. And after high school, I'm hoping to go to Texas A&M University and earn a degree in veterinary medicine. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Thomas and I'm 18 and I'm a senior at Livingston High School. I'm here today because I'm part of the varsity golf team. I'm involved in National Honor Society and I'm ranked 28 in my class. I take dual credit classes at Angelina, and at most weekends I'm competing competitively in sorting and pinning on my working cow horses. On Sunday I attend Family Life Church in Goodrich, and after graduation I plan on attending Sam Houston State University to major in animal science to become a vet. I would like to thank God and all His blessings and to provide me so I can do all these sports that I enjoy. And I'd like to thank my dad and mom, Shane and Shauna Thomas, for always pushing me to be my best. And I would like to thank, this is only my 1st year in golf, but I would like to thank Coach Brister and Coach Broussard for allowing me to have this wonderful opportunity. I'm very honored to be here. Thank you.
How y'all doing this afternoon?
Yeah,
First off, I'd like to start by thanking Coach Frank Brister. He's the golf coach at the high school. I'd also like to thank Coach Broussard for giving me this opportunity to be here and to talk to y'all today. I've been playing golf for 3 years. This will be my 3rd year. I'm not very good at it, but I have a lot of fun.
That's about as good as it gets.
That's right. And I won an award for academic all-district golf, which means you do well in school and play golf at the same time. And this year I'm up for academic all-state, so we're going to hope for that. Something else that I do is I do FFA, the Future Farmers of America, through Livingston High School. And I've done that for 5 years now. I was in junior FFA, and this is my 4th year in high school, of course. I've served on the officer team for the last 3 years. I've been vice president and sentinel twice, and I'm serving as a sentinel right now. And I show rabbits. I've won Reserve Grand Champion 2 years ago, and I actually showed yesterday, and so that was my last go-around for that. Something else that I do is National Honor Society, such as Brooke does. We do community service, a lot of community service. We're required to do 25 hours by the end of the year, and I believe 15 by the February the 15th. So something else that I'm doing is after I graduate, I'm going to go to Sam Houston State University to pursue a degree in business. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that degree yet, I'll tell you the truth, but I'm sure I can find something to do. And I just want to thank y'all for giving us the opportunity to stand up here and talk to y'all today. Thank you.
Help them out, baby. Yeah, help them out.
Gotta get my paper out, whoever gets sticky.
And pull the mic down. That's a big boy.
I'm vertically challenged. Hi, my name is Kinsey Bush. I'm currently a senior at Livingston High School. I'm 18. I am involved in volleyball, cheer, and softball. I've played volleyball for 4 years in high school. I've been a 2-year varsity athlete. For cheer, I've only cheered for 2 years, but both years on varsity. In volleyball this year, we were second in district, so that was pretty good for us. In cheer, we actually were able to go to competition this year. We were 13th out of around 200, I think, so we did really good in cheer this year. It's the first year that we've been able to make it to finals, which is the top 20. I'm also a part of Livingston softball. That's why I'm able to be here to speak to you all today. We are actually undefeated this year. We're 5-0 in district right now, and this Friday we'll play Port Neches Groves, and we'll be competing for first place in our district, so it's pretty amazing. We're ready for that. I'm also part of FSM, which is First Student Ministries of First Baptist Church. After graduation, I'll be attending Murray State College in Oklahoma. It's in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, and I'll be able to continue my career in softball there, so it'll be pretty amazing to go play college softball, and I'll be a college athlete. That's a dream that I've always wanted to fulfill. I'm also going to plan to be a physical therapist, so while I'm at Murray State, I'll be able to continue making good grades, hopefully, and become a physical therapist. And I just want to thank y'all for letting me speak to y'all today.
Hi, I'm Coral Leitzel. I'm a junior at Livingston High School. I'm 17. I'm here representing the tennis team. This is my 3rd year playing and my 2nd year in varsity, and it's also my 2nd year being academic all-district. My GPA is 5.977, and I'm number 1 in my class. I'm also involved in student council as the junior class president and the energy and environment chairperson. I am in National Honor Society, and I do UIL for spelling, which I've placed in a couple times. And I'm in the Principal Student Advisory Committee, which is a new thing this year. I attend FSM on Wednesdays, and I am currently about to be cheering for my brother at all of his baseball games, which is probably my only hobby right now. My goal is to attend Rice University and pursue a career in the field of aerospace engineering. Wow. Thank you so much for your time.
Wow.
Howdy. My name is Melker Rodriguez. I am son of Mel and Lorena Rodriguez. I'm a senior at Livingston High School. My class rank is 21, but I'm in the top 10%, so it's fine. I'm currently in the running for Mr. LHS. I was recently awarded with a scholarship for winning the local American Legion oratorical contest. This is my 3rd year in the tennis team, with this being my 2nd year on varsity, and my 2nd year getting all district. Other than being a member of the LHS varsity tennis team, I am also involved with the LHS theater. I am captain of Green Guard, Student Council, where I am student body parliamentarian, Business Professionals of America, where I'm vice president. I recently won 11th place at the state level of Business Professionals of America in database applications. In UIL Academics, where I compete in computer applications, I won multiple first place medals, and this week on Friday I'm going to district at PNG. I am part of the National Spanish Honor Society, and being part of the Livingston High School choir, I recently received a 1 at solo and ensemble for my solo called Linden Lee. I'm part of the region choir, and the other clubs that I participate in at LHS are National Honor Society and Skills USA, where I recently took gold first place medal in web page design, and I'm advancing to the state level competition in April. I am a Boys State alumni, and I'm also a Central Baptist Church member. In my spare time, I enjoy singing, playing tennis. I'm also a part of the golf team, and I participate in various schools plays and or musicals. After graduation, I'm going to attend Texas A&M University and pursue a career in the field of business, politics, and education. I look forward to returning to my hometown of Livingston and making a difference in the community. Thank you so much for your time and allowing me to be a part of this meeting today.
Wow.
Hello, I'm Michael Legg. I am the son of Tommy and Samantha Legg. I am currently a senior this year at Livingston High School. I am 18. I'm here to represent track and field. I've been in track for 3 years, varsity 2. I'm actually a hurdler. Short hurdler, but yeah. I compete in the 110-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles. It's tough sometimes. I also play football and in powerlifting. I am the president of BPA this year. I've been a volunteer fireman for 4 years. I also attend First United Methodist Church. I am part of their youth group there. And hi.
All right, well, let's give them all a big round of applause. Group of young people. Moving right along then. Lion Carl, going to introduce the San Jacinto High Rollers.
I'm busy.
I'll take that job.
We've got a bunch of, and I guess the best way I can describe them is friends of Lions with us today. I don't know all their names. I heard a few names thrown around like Rough Rider and the Professor, and I don't know where Mary Ann and Gilligan are, but anyway, I would like to introduce some of the San Jacinto High Rollers.
Thank you. And the Professor is going to come forward and give us some words.
I sure will, but I just really resent the fact you put me after those kids.
Saving the best for last.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll tell you what, seeing a group of kids like that, I'd have to buy one. Seeing a group of kids like that kind of makes you feel good about your country, and you know you're going to be all right. Yes, sir. A lot of things make you worry, but boy, that helps set you straight right there. Amen. Kind of choked me up thinking about their parents, and I know they got to be proud of them, but I'm not here to talk about that. I need to move on. I'm National Vice President of San Jacinto High Rollers. My name's John Gansert. In the motorcycle world, I'm known as High Roller Professor. It's not because I'm smart. It had something to do with Gilligan's Island. San Jacinto High Rollers has been around since 1957. We've been involved in raising money for children's charities since that time. That's a part of our mission statement. We've been raising money for the Texas Lions Camp for over 50 years. Y'all didn't know that. No. Texas Lions Camp, we tried to get them to go back and research as far as they could go. And as far as they could go, we were donating, but they don't have records that go back far enough for us. And as a motorcycle club, the one thing we're terrible about is record keeping. Everything is kind of like before the written word, you know, it's just stories passed down from generation to generation. So, but I can tell you about our recent history. In the past 2 years alone, we've donated $100,000 to the Texas Lions Camp.
Thank you, sir.
We donated another $36,000 to other local charities, all children's charities. I'm very proud of this club. We spend very little money on anything other than the charity itself. We're putting on an event out here in Livingston at JC Supper Club this weekend. Crawfish boil, all kinds of auction items, raffles, biker games. If you want to see some funny stuff, you're not a biker, you won't just go out and watch. It's good to see. This is how we raise money for the Lions Camp. The Lions Camp is something that all high rollers hold close to their hearts. And we go out there every single year in June. I've never missed a year since I became a high roller. Every year we go out there and we do make our presentation to the Lions Camp. We get to meet the staff, the kids, their families. We all come back with new stories about the people that moved hotel rooms because they were afraid to be near a bunch of dirty bikers. The next morning they're apologizing to us in the hotel because they were out at the Lions Camp picking up their kids and They saw what we did. We're like everybody else, man. We're mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, grandparents. And our hearts are true. We love each other as brothers and sisters. We love our communities. And it's our mission to take care of children when we get the opportunity to do so. Y'all have a little brochure about the high rollers I put together for this and for our event. Tells you a little bit about us, shows you some pictures. You know, we have a good time. We're a motorcycle club. You guys obviously have a good time too, and do a lot of great things. And I'm ashamed that it's taken us so long to finally get together, but we're a slow bunch sometimes. But we've been fortunate enough to hook up with the Lions, and boy, now it's like gangbusters. I mean, and we can use all of you guys out at our events. We'd love to have you, and we're happy to help you at your events too. I got to tell you, for us, having those gold vests out there at our event are a big deal for us. A lot of people will drive past our event because they see a bunch of bikers out there, and I understand that. Before I started doing this, I probably drove by too. Why do I need the trouble or the chance, right? But it's not that way, and I think that a lot of your other Lions and Russell Wheeler kind of know us a bit now, and know that we're good people and we got our hearts in the right place. So we look forward to seeing you, as many out there of you as possible this weekend in your gold vests. You'd be welcome, I guarantee it. We'll have a good time. We're going to have good crawfish, sausage on a stick, all kinds of good things going on. A lot of fun. Not much else I can say other than we have a lot in common. A lot more in common than probably what we thought going on. And the big thing is the Texas Lions Camp and the other great missions that your organization serves. You know, and we would like to help you and have you be involved in the things that we're doing as well. So I hope to see everyone this weekend, and I sure appreciate the opportunity to come here and visit with you for a few minutes. And man, I'm thinking I might need to join an organization like this because I'm used to being in dirty old bars. Smoke filled, and I don't smoke.
I've got a calendar that shows Saturday in the day of the month, but I've got a watch that does not tell me what would be the best time to be there.
Noon.
Okay, and I've got a flyer. It's a good thing you brought that out. 12 noon. We're going to start at 12 noon,
Thank you.
and we wrap it up at 6 o'clock. So that allows us to get out there, knock it out. We got a lot of guys coming from all over the area. And so some of them are going to go home, some of them will spend the night. But, yeah.
Yes, question.
How much parking have you got out there?
Well, I believe that we had, last year, Livingston had an event out there with about 250 people. And I don't know what the parking situation is out there. I know we're going to have the fire department and police department helping us. And we'll also have our road captains, road lieutenants helping with the parking. Anybody from Livingston, Dirty Dog, parking? What are your thoughts?
It's going to be all around the front and then the second driveway around behind that house over there, because there's another driveway, so there's going to be pretty good parking. And the fire department will be out there directing traffic and stuff too.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Do you have several rides leading up to the event on Saturday?
Do we have what? I'm sorry.
Several rides leading up to the event on Saturday?
Well, we have some rides coming in from Houston,
Tractors.
you know, things like that, you know, where the groups are coming in from different areas of Texas. But no, it's not a ride event.
How big an area did the high rollers cover?
We stretch from, say, Beaumont to Katy, Texas, then north up here to Livingston, and south down to, I'm going to say about West Columbia or something.
And where's your clubhouse?
Our clubhouses in Montgomery County, in 2015, the club bought a piece of property in Montgomery County just south of 105 on Timber Switch Road, and we built a clubhouse on it, and we use that for meetings and our campouts. And since that was brought up, let me say this. We have two legal entities. We have our club, which is a 501c7 social organization. We also have our charitable foundation, which is a 501c3 public charity. All of our fundraising, if we're selling raffle tickets, if we're doing anything, that's all 501c3. All that money goes to 501c3, and all of that money gets tagged for the charity that it's been raised for, and that's where it goes. The money we use to build, buy property and build our clubhouse came from a building fund that we've had in place for maybe 15, 18 years. And that comes from members' dues. So every year for 15 plus years, when we collect dues, a certain portion of that goes into the building fund, and that's how we operate that facility. That's how we add on to it, maintain it. It's all through membership dues. We keep all of that separate. And I know that's hard and fast because I used to be the national treasurer. I'm not only the national vice president, but I am the past national treasurer. And that's something that we've done for quite some time. We can keep the money separate.
In regards to the fundraiser Saturday, are y'all going to do to-go plates and stuff as well? People can't come out and stay?
Oh yes, we'll do to-go plates.
All right. I got a lot of kids.
We got a lot of food.
Now you say a national club. Is it truly a national club? Or
Well, it's mostly Texas. At one time we had chapters in Louisiana and Arkansas, but it just became too difficult to manage when they got far out away from here. I mean, we have enough trouble managing ourselves in the little area that we run in. But one day, you know, we may end up growing a bit more, but we're not in any hurry. Yeah.
Now, where did y'all originally start at, the history on starting? Was it down in Pasadena?
Yes, it is. 1957.
And that's why you got the San Jacinto Monument?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that was kind of the beginning, who started it, or that started?
It was a small group of men, and there's a photograph on the back. It looks like a bunch of sailors holding some flags. There you go. One of them is Dick Woods. Dick Woods was one of the founders of this club, and he was our first president, and he was president of the Pasadena chapter. So everything started in Pasadena, Texas.
One more question. Are you accepting new members?
All the time. I mean, anybody interested, we have what's called a hang-around period where somebody will come and hang around with us, get to know us, we'll get to know them, and a chapter will offer them the opportunity to probate for that chapter, and that person will then generally wear a vest. It will have an AMA patch on it. It'll have the chapter that they're riding with, and it'll have a probate patch across the bottom. And they will probate until they have learned our rules, until all the members in the club have met them and are comfortable with them and know them by name. And then at some point, they'll be offered a set of colors, or won't be offered a set of colors. It could go either way. But if you stay and you're here, chances are, if you're past the 6-month point, chances are you're going to get a set of colors. If you take that set of colors, you got a choice to leave them there or pick them up. If you pick them up, you're making a commitment to every person in that club that's wearing a set of patches. No matter how well you know him, he's your brother, he's your sister. Yeah.
Do you have to be a hog member to be a member?
No. No, the only requirements really to be a high roller are that you to be a full patch member, or that you are at least 18 years old, you have a 450cc or larger motorcycle, and you'll pass a criminal background check.
That leaves you out, Benny.
Hey, a lot of things can be forgiven, some things can't. We're dealing with children. So, any other questions? Yeah.
We have a bus that takes our children to the camp every year, and I've heard a rumor that y'all have something special planned for that.
Well, I've been talking to Mr. Wheeler about that, and I don't know where that stands right now, so I'll have to let him sort it out and let us know. But we were talking about maybe having some high rollers on the bus.
And escorting the bus.
Actually, on the bus, as chaperone. I know that's a scary thought, right? A bunch of white chaperones. You know, what could happen? I don't know. You know, it's one of the things I like to say is that for a club, we're good at raising money for charities. But I'm sure glad that we don't have to spend the money for those charities. I mean, Texas Lion Camp, kids out there just be sick from bubble gum and candy because that's the way the high rollers roll. I mean, that's what we know, candy and bubble gum or whatever. The Lions Camp does a fabulous job out there. I'm telling you, they are first rate. And I know, I don't have to sell you on this. You already know it. You've already been there. You've seen it. And what they do for the kids is just amazing. They teach those kids that they can do whatever it is they want to do in life. They just don't quit. Be persistent and find a way. And look at the photographs on the flyer. Kids shooting bow and arrows without arms. I mean, you know, you can do anything. And they learn that. They do that with these kids here, but just as much with the kids out at that camp. And we get attached to some of those kids. There's a little boy out there, Brody Zenner. Met him like 4 years ago. And get him a t-shirt every year. Been getting him a t-shirt every year. And this year I'm thinking about doing something a little more special for him. I'm thinking about getting him a future high roller patch or a vest. And let him wear a vest. Be a future high roller. But it's just the lives that are touched by that camp. The difference that it makes in people's lives. Who doesn't want to be a part of that? If you're a high roller, you're a part of that. You know, we try to look tough, but we're not. We're soft-hearted, and you get us around kids who need something, and you got a bunch of suckers with vests. Okay? That's us. And I'm just so grateful that we're able to work with you guys, and I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'd stand up here and talk forever just because I talk too much. But
you are great.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. And look forward to working with you guys on just anything that we can work with y'all. And a plug for the pocket knives of District 1. High rollers have bought 19 of them so far. That's what I've got to count on. Those things are fabulous. I mean, if you don't have one, you better get one because the rock that they quarried isn't going to last forever. And it's something to have. Okay, that's it for me, guys. Listen.